Hey y'all, welcome to today's video, and today I want to kind of talk to you about getting started with your semi-passive income. And I want to kind of talk to you about how that looks today. It's a lot different than it used to be. When people used to try to start businesses, they started out of their homes or their garages, and they would eventually set up a sticks and bricks, brick and mortar type building to get a business going. And today it works a lot differently because of the internet, and anybody has the capability of starting their own business, and it doesn't have to require you to make the investment of money like it used to. It doesn't require you to invest the time like it used to, because there's so many tools out there that people have created through the use of computers and the internet to make it a lot easier for people like you and me to get a business going, and to make it easier for you to get in front of people and to sell things simply because of the internet. So I kind of want to talk to you a little bit about that today. Some things haven't changed when it comes to starting a business. You've got to have a product, a service, a digital product, or something else that you're actually selling people. And if you don't have something to sell, then you're not going to make any money. The second thing is you have got to know who you are selling to, and this is just as important as having a product, because if you try to sell a product or a service or a digital product to somebody that's not really ever going to be interested in buying it, then you're not going to sell any of what you have to offer, because you're not tapping into the right people that want it. So the most important thing that you got to have is a product, but you also have to know who you're trying to sell that product to. And those are the two most important factors in starting your semi-passive income, is to know what you're selling and to know who you're selling to. The internet has made it so easy to put your name and put your product in front of people. And with the different platforms that are out there to do it, as far as marketing, you can do stuff on Google, you can do stuff on the different platforms like Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and Pinterest and Fiverr and YouTube. And there's so many different avenues that you can tap into to get your name in front of people. It's really important to know where to find the people that you are going to sell to. Finally, just like I talk to you about in every video, or most every video when I talk to you about doing your food delivery, is you've got to have a solid strategy that's laid out in front of you, so that you can go from the point of where you get these people that you want to sell to, and you got to take them on a journey that's going to get them to that point where they want to buy from you. And if you don't have a good strategy in place to do that, then you're going to fail at what you're trying to do. I have tried over the last couple of years, I've tried a number of different things that just kind of fell flat on me, and it's because I didn't have a good strategy in place. However, through doing these different things, I was learning along the way. I started understanding things better. I started knowing better what I needed to do to go from not selling stuff to making a sale, because I started changing my strategies and what I was doing to start selling things. When you are starting to develop some semi-passive income, you're going to have to do a couple of things. Number one, you're going to have to invest a lot of time into what you're getting ready to do. Number two, you're also going to have to invest some dollars into what you're trying to do. Depending on what you're selling, depending on who you're selling it to, and depending on how you are trying to sell it, it is going to take you a lot of time. It's going to take you a lot of effort, and it's going to take some money to be able to start getting some money coming in on your semi-passive income. So what I'm going to help you with in this series is I'm going to help you define, number one, what are the products or services or digital products or, maybe it's coaching or something like that that you want to sell. I'm also going to help you define who those target people are that are interested in buying what you are offering to sell. There are a lot of people on the internet that want to sell, all they want to do is sell you on, here, I'm going to give you this magic blue pill and it's going to make you $1 million, and I want to help you get that first $5, and then I want to help you get that first $20, and then I want to help you get that first 100 and 1,000. I want you to know and understand where to begin and how to build from nothing and build that up until you are making the income that you want to make. It will take a long time for you to go. If you have absolutely nothing, I'll give you an example. When I started the YouTube thing, I had no followers, I had no email list, I had no network, I had really nothing when I started. So it is all time, it is all effort, it is all dollars that I've had to put into it to even just start. And I'm nowhere near where I need to be yet, but I'm on that journey and I'm on that way to do it, just like other things that I've done. So you're basically you're going to turn nothing into something, and it's going to take time, effort, and money to do that. And I'm going to help you walk through that journey so that you can learn from me how to do it and not make all the mistakes that I made along the way. What I want to leave you with today is I want to challenge you, and I want you to tell me, I really want you to think about what it is that you're interested in selling, whether it be a physical product, whether it be a digital product, whether it be a book, whether it be a service. I want you to tell me, because everybody, I'm sure, has some idea of what they're interested in doing. I want you to take a look at your experience. I want to you to take a look at your passions. I want you to take a look at your education. I want you to take a look at what you've actually thought about selling, because if you're not going to be passionate about what you're trying to sell, then even if you might be successful in selling that thing, it's not going to be something that you're going to want to do long term, because it's not something that you're passionate about. So my first homework assignment, whether you're watching this right when the video comes out or in the future, my email address is in the description of all of my videos. I want you to send me an email, and I want you to, in that email, I want you to tell me what it is that you are interested in selling. So that's going to be your homework on this first video of creating your semi-passive income. Is I want you to tell me what you would like to sell. Don't worry about how you're going to do it. Don't worry about where you're, like if it's a physical product, don't worry about where you're going to get it from at this point. I just want to know what idea you have in your mind as far as what you're going to be interested in selling. And I want you to let me know. So that's going to be your homework assignment for this first week. And then next week, when we go into the next video, we'll get into some other things. But this very first week, I want you to tell me what it is that you're interested in selling. I'm really excited about being able to start this journey with you. And If you do this the right way, it will make a huge impact. It will make a huge difference in your life and for you and your family. So make sure that you take the time to do what I've suggested and challenged you with, which is to decide what it is that you're going to sell, and take some time to really think about it so that you come up with what you are going to be happy with long term. Make sure that you send me that email. My email address is in the description. It's McFallRI@gmail.com, and send me an email to let me know what it is that you're interested in selling. With that, I hope that you get a lot out of this journey, because it's going to be an exciting one. If you do everything that I suggest throughout this series, it's going to be an exciting time for you, because you're going to be building something that's going to help you make that semi-passive income that I have talked about. And with that, I'm going to say thanks.